Today is Tuesday, Parashat Ki Tetze. Parashat Ki Tetze begins about the idea of when you go out to war. And even though it's speaking about a war against an enemy, Hachamim explained that it's speaking also about the constant war that we have with the Yetzer Hara, with the evil inclination. And these parashiot that we're reading now in the month of Elul, actually they started with the Parashat Re'eh and then Shofetim and now Ki Tetze. Re'eh has to do with Hashem telling us you have the choices to make between good and bad. And then Shoftim is the adjudication within ourselves, what is the right path to take, and then to enforce whatever decision we came to. Here in this parasha, it tells us, you come to this world and invariably there will be situations where you have to fight against the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination. And as you win against the Yetzer Hara, every time there's a challenge, a temptation, certain desires that are improper, that you win in that battle, every time that you do that, then it's something that is a chut, it's a merit to your credit. And that's why, according to some commentators, in the creation of the world, when it says Veineh tov me'od, and it's very good. Everywhere else says Veineh tov me'od. What is tov me'od? One of the explanations is Yetzer Hara. And you could ask yourself, how could Yetzer Hara be very good when actually it is what tempts us to act improperly, what tries to pull us towards temptations and all sorts of desires that are counter to what the Torah is about. Well, in a Tov Me'od it's very good because it's a challenge that when a person overcomes it, then he has actually earned the merit, he has been able to win in that battle. Yetzer Hara is something that is constant. You can have a war and then win the war and then it's over. But Yetzer Hara every day comes anew. And he has different strategies how to tempt people. Sometimes he makes us think that some of the mitzvot are futile and unnecessary. Sometimes he might come and start with a small little infraction, a transgression that is very minute, just to sort of open a crack in the door and then to tempt us to do something a little bit more serious or grave, and then until after a few times it goes into like a slippery slope of doing things that are much worse. So we have to always be on our guard, and that war is to be fought against Yetzer Hara. And there are many ways that a person can fight against the Yetzer Hara, but one of the most effective ones is Torah. If you go into Beit HaMidrash and learn Torah, Torah is the best antidote to Yetzer Hara. It gives you the strength, it gives you the fortitude, the power to be able to stand up to it and to understand his ways and to know how to avoid falling into the trap. So Ki Tetze LaMilchama al Oivecha, when you go out to war against your enemy, and here according to some commentators the enemy is Yetzer Hara, Untano Hashem Elokecha Be'adecha, and Hashem will give that enemy into your hand. In other words, you want to do teshuvah, you want to you have the self-control on Yetzer Hara, then Hashem will be there for you. Because in truth, there is no teshuvah or no winning against Yetzer Hara without really assistance from heaven. But you have to have the desire to do that, and you have to realize that it is definitely a battle, and a battle that is constant, and there's a lot to be won, not just in terms of a simple battle to win, but in terms of merit. That will be internal merits for the person. As we started Slichot this week, the month of Slichot is the month of Teshuvah, the month of being aware of these pitfalls of the Yetzer Hara, of the evil inclination, and to realize that if you go to war and be proactive and avoid falling to the temptations and desires, and have that in mind and a strong desire to do the right thing, Hashem will be right there for you to help you to get that done. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.